How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having the most wonderful day. Me and Cooper sitting here enjoying our afternoon. You know, we don't get many of these by ourselves and everything, so we're supposed to be working in either the kitchen or on the cars or out in the yard or doing something, but we're just chilling today, ain't we, buddy? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Just chilling, ain't we, buddy? Huh? Get y'all turned back around. Hang on. There we go. But I thought I'd go over one of my boring days and show you what I do sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, just to kind of relax and be at peace with myself, you know. Hope you enjoy. Well, let's see, what do we want to listen to today? Let's see, YouTube? Nah, don't want to listen to YouTube today. Let's see, cues. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Come on, dude, let's listen to some records, buddy. Say hello. Yeah. This is what we do on a boring day when we're by ourselves. The wife's not home. Hey, you gonna help me? Say hello, YouTube. My helper always keeps me interested. Yes, he does. You like the light, buddy? Yeah. What you think, dude? Yeah, buddy, we like stuff like that, don't we? Yes, sir. Yeah, this is what we do on boring days, guys. Oh, one of the many things that I do when I'm not working around the house and everything, I'm working on videos or working on photos, because I do do a lot of photography. I have sold some, you know, to some magazines and stuff like that. So with that said, I thought I'd walk you through my process, since I've done watch TV with Cooper, and I've done listen to some CDs and some LPs and cassettes. A lot of y'all don't remember what cassettes are, do you? Let me show you real quick what I do for the photos first, and then we'll go into the videos. Alright, depending on whether I use my camera, my phone, my GoPro, which I'm on now, or my DSLR, it's all the same. The camera has memory card. Just pop the memory card out, insert it in, and it'll ask me what I want to do with the picture. So I'll just use this for instance. Let me get you up here closer so you can see. Alright, as you can see, I have my computer turned on. I'm going to push the card in now, and the computer automatically asks what I want to do. And it'll show all the items that I have on my memory card. Okay? But I've already got those loaded in, so we're going to skip that for right now, cancel. And then it brings it into the automatic file storage that come on my computer. And then from there, I can go in and let's just say, let me find a good one for you. Let's just go with this one. We can see the car, you can see it driving off, you can hear it and everything. But just say I want to trim it a little bit, okay? I can go right up here where it says edit and create, right there. Click on that, tell it I want to trim. Come back down. Then I just play the video until it gets to where I want to trim it. Let's just say I want to stop it right there after he drives behind everybody. Then all I have to do is go over to the bottom right screen, over here, okay? Drag that over to the line where I stopped it. Voila! Now it will only play what's in between there. See? It stopped automatically. But I don't want to do that, so I'm going to cancel that. Come back out of that, go back into my video, I mean my program that loads it automatically. And as you can see, I've got some pictures that I took yesterday. We walked up the road to see what kind of construction they're doing. Isn't this crazy the way they're doing these people's driveway? That's absolutely crazy. Sunset shot. And then from here I can go back into edit and create. And this is just basic edits, right? Like that's the original. Or I could pick like an artistic filter which gives it kind of a blue feel to it, but I don't like that. So I like to do my stuff manually, so I can go in, I can change the contrast, I can make it darker or lighter. I can bring down the exposure because it's a little bright, I want to see more of the sky. Bring down the highlights just a little bit. That darkens the sky up when I do that, see? And then with the shadows, I mean I like the shadows where they are now, but if I want to see more, I can bring it up, or I can take the shadows down, but I like it about where it was. And then I can change the colors, I can tint it, I can warm it up, add a little bit of clarity, and voila, there's a photo edited that quick. But I'm not going to save that because that's not what we're doing. Turn you back around for just a second. That's just a quick rough, get it in, do my quick trims and everything, and photo edits or stuff like that. But then I got a couple more programs that I'll show you, okay? Let me get you back over here. Now one of the ones I use, the main one I use for my photos is Photoshop Elements. This happens to be 11. I think they're on like 13 or 14s. But anyhow, go in. And I could tell this to open it from the actual photo uploader. But I go in, I tell it I want to open a picture. And I don't know, let's pick... Trying to find a good one. Just a picture. Go all the way down. Let's say I want to work on this one. It brings it up. You can see it's pretty much edited the way I like it right now. But I can do it quick, guided, which brings up a lot of stuff over here on the right hand side. Brightness, crops, enhanced colors, level adjustment, level, remove a color cast, all that stuff. But there's more I can do to it than just that. I can add tilt shift, a vignette effect, and if you don't know what a vignette is, here I'll show you real quick. That's what puts the darkness around the corners of the pictures, eh? And I can adjust how much intensity there is on that. You know, I can put just a little or a lot, change the color. I can make it really saturated, like if it was an old-timey film slide. See how the colors pop more, but I'm not going for that look in this picture. I can make it just a line drawing, which is pretty cool because if you have kids or if you know somebody has kids that really likes cars or anything, in a matter of fact, you can do this effect. Click on pencil sketch, and it'll take it a second, and then adjust the layer opacity, right? But what happens is now you have a coloring page. Give them a set of pencils and all that good stuff and let them go to it. And you just keep applying more levels, which makes the lines darker. There's another way to do it, but that's just the easy way. And then there's another thing called out of bounds, where you can have part of the car you can have the picture frame and then have like part of the car in it, part of the car out of it. You know, I just sit around playing with this stuff, you know. Let's see, what do I want to do? Let's do a quick one, a picture stack. Go into that, you can tell you want 4 pictures, 8 pictures, or 12. I have found that 8 pictures works best. Click on that one time, and it'll divide the picture up and make it look like you took a bunch of Polaroids and just threw them on the table. Okay? Then I want a medium or large border around it, and then I can change the border, or I can add a gradient to it. Well, that's a pretty cool little effect. But that's enough with the photos. Now let's go into the video editing. And I use DaVinci Resolve 14, as you can see right there. It's a very quick editing software, very, very powerful. You can get it online free for both Apple and Windows. And you can see right here I have a couple openings saved, you know. But let's just say, for instance, I want to do a new project. I go in, and I'm going to import my media. Go to my pictures where they keep them stacked. Let go of the camera for just a second. Hold on. Trying to get you leveled up where you can see. That'll work. But I go into my pictures, pick the folder that has everything in it, and let's just say like the one with the car, the cruise in, go there. I want to change the rate. Well, I'm going to get one more. Import media. Grab one more while we're in there, and let's do this one. These are 2 that I shot at the cruise in. It's in my cruise in video that I have posted. And we're going to need some music, so let's go pick us out some music. I spent I don't know, 30, 45 minutes yesterday picking some. Let's try this one. Let's just use that for sake of argument. Triumph. So I'll go back. Import media, downloads, because that's where I have that one saved to. Because like I said, I was just downloading them yesterday. I'm trying not to make y'all shake so much, but I don't have my small tripod. Alright, welcome back. Sorry about that, but I wanted to get it to where y'all wasn't shaking around so dang much. But as you can see with the DaVinci Resolve, it's real simple. You just tell it, this is where you drag in your media. Okay, this is a very opening. You just go up, click on File, Import Media, right there. Then when you got everything loaded, you can go into Edit. But while you're in Edit, or any of them as a matter of fact, except for Deliver, you can go back up to File and import more media. Or like if you have a project saved that you want to add into it or anything. Very simple. But let's start off with this one. Let's bring it in. And, you know, here's what it sounds like. Just a lot of wind noise because it was very windy. Hear a little bit of conversation, but who wants to listen to that, right? So go right here and just click on the bar where the volume is and drag it down to 0. You can see there's a scale on there, and go up or down. Take it all the way down to 0. Go over to the end of the video, and right here I can add all kind of transitions. I can do it at the beginning of the video too. Let's put an additive dissolve on it, and then go to the end and put a blur dissolve. I like the dissolves, but I mean, there's a bunch of them on here that's free. And then grab the other one, drag it down, drop it, and we notice it's going to have the same exact sound, so we're going to delete that or drag it down. You can individually delete the sound. Just click this and it separates it from the video, from the audio, and just delete the sound, but we're going to be covering it up anyway. Now we're going to go up here and grab our sound, our audio track we want, and just drop it down. I pulled it too far. Hit backspace to go to the beginning, and here we go. This is just a really, really quick edit. Coming up on the transition. Here's the blur. I'm gonna pause it right there. Now, if you happen to like that soundtrack, let me turn you back around so you can see me for just a second. So hold on. Here we go. Whee! Now, if you happen to like that soundtrack, by all means go YouTube audio library. You know, whenever you go in and you're doing your videos and everything, when you get ready to edit them and upload them and everything, just go into that same area. And there's a bar that says audio library, sound, something like that. I forgot. Click on that and then you can go through. This is one of their soundtracks from the YouTube audio library. All this stuff is copyright free, and some of them you have to actually provide the link and all that stuff in the description. Now, I always do it anyway. I don't always do it. Sometimes I forget and sometimes I'm just too lazy. But whenever I do it, I always at least put the name of the artist in there. Like for this track, and if it was like some of my other stuff, I always provide you the link. But let's get you turned back around. I just thought you'd like to know that little bit of information and see me a little bit. Not that I'm anything to look at, but rather than just hearing me talk at a blank screen. But here's, and I'm just going to show you how powerful this thing can be, okay? Now, I know that I want to put some kind of special effect in the next little section. So I grab my razor blade and cut it, right? Go back up and click on the arrow so I don't cut it again by accident. And then I'm going to let it play for just a second. I went further than what I really want to. I want to go somewhere around there, okay? I'm going to cut it again. For another second or two. Cut it again. That's a regular, filter, regular, filter. So I need one more cut. And I'm just doing this rough and fast so you can get an idea. This right here is going to be the regular color. Then it's going to be my filter, regular color, filter, regular color. So now we're going to go into the color department, and there we go. You can see that it's regular. Well, let me go back. I want to highlight the filter one. Go back into color. Click on nodes at the top right, and that brings up this little window. Then you right click it and it gives you a list of stuff. Well, I'm just going to do a really quick color inversion, okay? Boom. Now we have color invert. Then I'm going to go back, go to the next one, click on what the thing called nodes, and on that one I don't want the colors inverted. Then on the next one, right? You see what we're doing here. You see the I actually want it on that one, so let's go back out. And on this one I don't want it on. I get button happy. We don't want it on that. Uncheck it. Alright, go back in, highlight that one, go back into color, nodes, LUT, invert color, boom. Now we'll go back out and let's rewind it to just that section right there. Let it play. Make sure we like what we got. Stop it there. That's all there is to that. And I mean, like I told you, there's so many other things you can do. There's sound effects, audio effects, just all kind of stuff. Well, once you get that, then you can go trim off the excess if you know that's going to be the last of it, right? Go down and trim off the excess, cut it, highlight it, hit delete, it's gone. But you don't want it to just drop off like this. See how it just stopped? You don't want it to just stop like that. So you can go over and get with a crossfade and do it like that. Or you can sit here and drag it to where you want it to start fading. Click this little squiggly line and then add a mark there and then a mark there and then drag it down, and that takes care of it. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to use the crossfade and watch what happens. See, it kicks it down real quick, real quietly. And then you're going to need a finishing. So then you can go down and you can just add something real simple like a text, right? Matter of fact, let's put it over what we just did. And you have to think of this as like layers, okay? You got a layer here, you got a layer there, and you can build upon each and every layer. And as you can see right now, it says title. Let me raise you up there so you can see it. It says title right there in the middle, right there. And then over here is what you're actually going to be typing. So, typically, I just do a real easy one. Highlight it. Thanks for watching. I make it bold so you can see it, and then I add a shadow to it to make it stand out from the background. See how that makes it pop now? But I can go up and change the writing to something else. Say like if I want to do a script. Let me find one real quick. There's all kind of fonts and stuff in here. Vladimir script. And see, now it's on there, but it's not really large, so now I can go in and change the size of it, and boom, there we go. Now we have a finished video. Then all we got to do, what I like to do is just drag and highlight all of it. That way nothing's left behind. Go to deliver, drag and drop it again, or drag it and highlight it again. And you can see I made everything outlined in red. Then I tell it what I want it to do. I want to make it 1080p in this case. Then I add it to the render queue. I tell it where I want to save it, right? And I go over and I hit start render. And that will actually produce the video from the start. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not wanting to do that for this video. So don't save, and we're done. Now let me put you back around on the camera. But there you have it. This is a little tripod I just had you on. This is excellent. It's a Manfrotto. There it is. Manfrotto. Really, really excellent little table tripod. Some of the drive-by shots that I've used before, I've had my GoPro on this sitting on the side of the road out of harm's way. And the only way people could hit it is if they actually drove over to hit it on purpose. But the only thing I don't like about it, I'm looking into a different one, is I can't raise it up even that much. All this is just the angle. That's all it is. Lets you set the angle on, or the level, if you will. But outside of that, it's perfect. Set on a table, side of the road curb, anything. But the drive over shots, all I have is my little GoPro sitting in the middle of the road. I have to see it when I'm driving to it. But, you know, I just wanted to show you what I do on a bored day. Like I said, there's more I could be doing. I've got 2 cars sitting out there right now that need to be washed and waxed. I've got the Tahoe that'll be needing to be washed and waxed because the wife's driving in. She won't be home till 8, maybe a little after, so can't really do that. I've done cleaned up in my room some. I've gotten stuff put on eBay. Yes, I do eBay. I have a few things down there that I put on eBay. Just anything I can do to try to make money. I don't really want to take a lot of money out of savings to be buying and selling cars. I would love to do that, but I have one out there right now I'm trying to sell. The engine's bad in it, and I'm not really having good luck in it. I could part it out and get a lot more money, but I just don't want to do it. The thing has sentimental value, so I just want to get rid of it. Sorry about that. Got a text message from one of my ex-co-workers giving me info on what's going on up there at the building. But I have, it has so much sentimental value, I don't want to just strip it down, have it sitting there and watch it get worse and worse and worse. We just want it gone. But with all this said, I just thought I would take you through one of my what I do when I'm bored videos. I did a live stream earlier in my dummy self. I've never done one before. I did it on my phone. I've never done one before, so when I got done, rather than hitting save, there was 2 squares. One of it had the picture of my thumbnail, and the other one had just the YouTube square with 3 little dots in it. So I deleted the one because I was having trouble figuring out how to get it going. So I thought it was just from where it was a practice where I'd screwed up. Nah. It was the actual video, the actual stream, and I deleted it like a dummy, but that's something else I did. And I think I'm going to start doing more of them whenever I'm bored or... Again, sorry about that. You can tell by my you can tell by my ringtone that I really like my music. Who can it be now? You know who that is, right? But, where was I? Oh, I deleted the freaking thing. But I'm going to start probably doing a few more of those. But then next time I'm going to have to remember to save it. So each and every one of you that came to it today, it was only 35 minutes long. And my phone was dying. That's why I wasn't wanting to stay on long. I only had like 40% power. But this is what I do. I'm getting off on a rant. I mean, not a rant, but a rumble and bumble and bumble. But this is what some of the things that I do when I'm bored. I've got a lot that I should be doing. But I just thought I'd bring you along on some of the things that I'm interested in and some of the things that I do. And I've been getting a lot of questions about what I use, how I do it. And that's just a quick rundown. But you guys get out there and enjoy your cars today. Enjoy your day. I mean, you pay for your car. You pay for your house. By all means, do what you enjoy and doing with it. I enjoy listening to my music and being on the computer and working on my cars. We pay for them, right? Get out there and enjoy them. But with that said, you guys have a most wonderful day, and we will see you in the next one.